My ex demanded child support for a kid that is not mine, and my feminist sister is on her side. I took them both to court and made them pay big time. 3 years of silence. That's how long it had been since Rachel and I broke up. So when she showed up at my apartment with a 4-year-old boy, I genuinely thought someone had died. She didn't even say hello, just pointed at the kid and said, "He's yours. I need $1,800 a month." I looked at the boy. Blonde hair, green eyes. I have black hair and brown eyes. Rachel has brown hair and brown eyes. But genetics are weird sometimes, right? I told her I wasn't saying no. I just wanted a DNA test first. Standard stuff. If he's mine, I'll pay everything. Child support, back payments, medical bills, all of it. She lost her mind. Called me every name in the book. Said a real man wouldn't need proof. Said I was traumatizing her son by questioning his existence. I stood firm. Test first, then we talk. That's when she called my sister Amy. Now Amy and I were close growing up. But somewhere in college she changed. Everything became about gender politics. Every conversation turned into a lecture. I mostly just avoided certain topics around her. But this situation? This was her dream scenario. Within 48 hours, Amy had organized what she called an intervention at my parents' house. She sat me down in front of my entire family and told them I was abandoning my child because of toxic masculinity. My mom looked horrified. My dad looked confused. My brother just stared at the floor. I calmly explained the situation, showed them the texts from Rachel, explained that I offered to take full responsibility after a simple test. Amy cut me off. She said DNA doesn't matter. She said when a woman names you as the father, you step up. She said anything else is reproductive coercion. My brother actually laughed. Amy threw a glass of water in his face. My parents asked Amy to leave. She refused. Said she wasn't going anywhere until I agreed to pay Rachel. When my dad physically escorted her out, she screamed that he was part of the patriarchy too. I paid for the DNA test myself, $420. Results came back in 6 days, 0% match. I sent Rachel the results. She responded with a voice memo calling me a deadbeat for 3 straight minutes, then she blocked me. I thought it was over. 2 weeks later, I walked into work and my manager pulled me aside. Someone had emailed the entire company directory a flyer with my photo on it. The headline said, "This man abandoned his son and refuses to pay child support." I knew immediately it was Amy. The font was the same one she used for her activist posters in college. HR gave me one warning. Said if this affected company morale, they'd have to let me go. That night, I called a lawyer. Told him everything. He said I had a case for defamation, harassment, and tortious interference with employment. I asked how much it would cost to pursue. He said around $8,000 up front. I emptied my savings. Meanwhile, Amy escalated. She made a TikTok account dedicated to exposing me. She tagged my employer in every post. She found my LinkedIn and commented on every connection I had. She even contacted my girlfriend's parents. Told them their daughter was dating a man who abandons children. My girlfriend's mom called her crying. That's when I decided I wasn't just defending myself anymore. I was going to make an example. My lawyer filed against both Rachel and Amy. Defamation, harassment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, interference with business relationships. Rachel folded immediately. Offered to settle for $12,000 and a written apology. She admitted in a signed document that she knew I wasn't the father before she ever contacted me. She'd been trying to get child support from 3 different men. Amy didn't fold. She posted about the lawsuit, called it legal abuse, called me a predator using the courts to silence women. Every single post became evidence. Her lawyer eventually explained to her what she was facing. Exposed defamation with documented damages, exposed malice through her own social media, exposed harassment across multiple platforms. The night before mediation, Amy called me sobbing, said she couldn't afford the judgment, said her student loans were already crushing her, said I was ruining her life over a misunderstanding. I reminded her that she had 216 days to apologize, 216 days to take down the posts, 216 days to stop. She chose to keep going. The mediator calculated damages at $67,000. Amy's portion was $43,000. My parents refused to help her pay. My dad said she needed to learn that actions have consequences. My mom said she couldn't support someone who tried to destroy her own brother. Amy set up a GoFundMe calling herself a victim of legal retaliation. It raised $11, all from her own donations. Last month she finished her first payment. She has 47 more to go. She still hasn't apologized. And honestly, I don't need her to anymore.